I'm Pam Loomis. I'm a owner and breeder in Ontario. I've been in the business for 22 years. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars over here. I actually live in Michigan. I'm a Racing Commission licensed vet in Michigan and California. And I have just seen the steady decimation of Windsor Racetrack since this group has taken over. And to me, there's two kinds of ways to run a business. I mean, to just break it down simply, you can take their attitude where it's you cut all the costs, you get rid of all the employees, you don't do any upkeep, and you just glean whatever cash you can. Or you can put money into it, you can make it successful, you can hope you have lots of great jobs and lots of great benefits, and lots of people come out and they have a great time and they tell all their friends and they bring more people. But we've got guys that take the attitude that they just want to glean the cash off the top, do as little as they possibly can. Honestly, when they say that they've done stuff in the backstretch, I'll tell you what they've done. They knocked all the locks off the tack room doors. You know, that was a big expense. They knocked down a barn. Like, that's about it. Now, the guy that's been taking care of the stalls, Stone, he'd been there forever, had a heart attack, he wasn't around. It took like 4 guys to take up his job. Now I hear they're saying, Stoney's going to retire this summer, they're not going to replace him. You want to take care of the stalls? Do it yourself. Now, I would just want to make one other point that I don't know if you people are aware of, and I don't think that they've done anything to change it. But if these people were really interested in horsemen and horses and taking care of them and the backstretch, you tell me why they don't have a real ambulance back there. Because my partner got in an accident a year ago and laid on the track with 2 broken shoulders and a shattered arm for 40 minutes because they had a sham ambulance out there. And the girl had no medical knowledge, no certification, no EMT, nothing. She didn't even have a blanket to put on him. I was in California. I turned on the TV. I thought I was late. It should have been 5 minutes to post for the 3rd. It says 5 minutes to the 2nd. I'm going, this is not possible. I don't know. My partner's laying on the track. I talked to people in London who were friends and bettors, and they said they thought he was dead because there was no ambulance. There's no outrider. You want to talk basic safety and human value and horse value? They have none. I can breed my horses in New York or Pennsylvania and make a ton of money. You know, I know how it is in the States, and I got to believe it's similar here. There are legal obligations for them to get race dates, for them to get a license. And it's your job, and I'm hearing you saying you're meeting with them and you're having these meetings and you're listening to us. You tried, to my knowledge, the one time to fine them for not having a business proposal, which has been caught up in court ever since then. But as far as I'm concerned, if they're required to be financially capable of putting on a meet, if they have to do track maintenance, if they have to do promotions, I know that there's a list of requirements, and you say, now you're looking at due diligence for people buying tracks. It's probably because of what these guys have done that now you're going, oh boy, big mistake, we won't do that again. Meanwhile, I don't care if you just pink slip them. You know, if you're working at a job and you get pink slipped enough, you're out. Give them a pink slip for every violation of that license that they hold to have meat. And when they get too many pink slips, you yank their license and you give it to the mayor of Lakeshore.